Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. A Yankton woman accused of smothering her baby while she was intoxicated made her first court appearance this morning. 33-year-old Jennifer Sherman is charged with second-degree manslaughter, child abuse, and drug possession. Her baby was just 4 weeks old. KELOLAND's Kelly Volk was in the Yankton County courtroom for a hearing. She'll take a closer look at the case later tonight. And developing in Pierre this midday, a large police presence outside the state motel. Capitol News Bureau reporter Bob Mercer says the Highway Patrol, Pierre Police, and Hughes County Sheriff's Department are on the scene. The focus seems to be on this silver van, which appears to have run into the building. Police are diverting traffic from North Euclid Avenue. The story is developing and little is known at this time, so we'll keep you updated on air and online as we learn more. The trial date of a Pierre man charged in the death of a Rapid City girl has been moved. 23-year-old David Shangro was set to appear in court in May, but has been moved to mid to late August. His attorney is seeking a competency evaluation. Shangro is charged with murder and aggravated assault in the stabbing death of 17-year-old Evie Maxey. That happened last November at an apartment on Brule Street. Court documents say Maxey had been stabbed multiple times. Pivoting to weather, we saw records fall yesterday. We might see more fall today. And then there's also that wind.
That is right, Dan. We had several records in southeastern KELOLAND fall yesterday. We're watching a few of those same records today. And that strong wind that's in southeastern and western KELOLAND, and that strong wind is going to continue. Right now, 53 degrees in Sioux Falls with some sunshine. A few clouds moving into Rapid City at 62 right now, a west wind at 17 miles an hour. We have 70 already in Winter, 60 in Huron, 50 in Watertown, 55 in Mobridge, 69 in Phillip, and 63 in Pine Ridge. We have some very strong west to south winds right now at 15 to 30 miles an hour, with some of those wind gusts in the past hour reaching 29 miles an hour in Sioux Falls, 37 miles an hour in Worthington, and that 37 in Pine Ridge and Valentine as well. Those strong winds are going to continue as we head into tomorrow and even Sunday. Here is a look at satellite. We do have a few clouds moving through western South Dakota. Not expecting anything to come out of those until later on this evening. So for today, sunshine, those strong winds in southeastern and western South Dakota. 66 are high for Sioux Falls, 65 in Aberdeen, 70 in Pierre, and 68 in Rapid City. We're watching some of those records in southeastern KELOLAND as we head into this afternoon. For tonight, the winds die down. A few clouds start filtering in. 35 are low in Sioux Falls, 28 in Aberdeen, 30 in Pierre, and 32 in Rapid City. Tomorrow is going to be another warm day in the southern half of KELOLAND with those strong south winds continuing in southeastern and western South Dakota. 66 the high in Sioux Falls, 57 in Aberdeen, 62 in Pierre, and 65 in Rapid City. We will keep our temperatures warm as we head through the weekend with a chance of very light rain and snow showers on the way. We'll take a look at that with your mostly dry 7-day forecast in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. The National Pheasant Fest and Quail Classic is underway in Sioux Falls. Hundreds of exhibitors are offering their products and services, but you can also walk away with some knowledge. There are 4 seminar stages scattered throughout the Premier Center, Convention Center, and Arena, and more than 100 sessions on a variety of topics.
Part of our mission is to really educate the public about the importance of our wildlife habitat mission. And, you know, where else can you go to a 3-day sports show and actually have an impact on the land by communicating the importance of habitat?
There are 31 seminars on today's schedule. Pheasant Fest is open until 7 o'clock tonight, and it continues tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to tell you about the most popular seminar stage at the event later tonight on KELOLAND News. To national developments, the race for the Republican presidential nomination continues in Washington, D.C., with voting underway there ahead of next week's Super Tuesday primaries. GOP challenger Nikki Haley says she's staying in the race until at least Super Tuesday because so many Americans don't want to see a Biden-Trump rematch. Natalie Brand has details from our nation's capital.
Washington, D.C. Republicans began voting in the district's GOP presidential primary, the same hotel where former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley will be trying to win over last-minute support.
What do you make of the race this year? Well, it's like a soap opera, and I'm just waiting to see what happens.
Donald Trump has won every state that has voted so far. Haley is holding out hope that moderates will give her a boost in D.C.
Nikki is still putting her message out there, and I support her message.
And on Tuesday, when 15 states hold their primary elections.
Thank you so much, everybody!
She campaigned in Virginia Thursday, trying to make the case that she has a better chance of beating President Joe Biden in November.
You got to ask yourself, if all these early states, if 30 to 40% of the people are not voting for him, how do you win a general election?
But Trump is leading in polls of the Super Tuesday states when more than 1/3 of the delegates needed to win the GOP nomination will be up for grabs.
I anticipate Trump landslide and him going back into office.
Trump and Biden held dueling events Thursday in Texas, about 300 miles apart along the U.S.-Mexico border.
This is a Joe Biden invasion. It could be 15 million, could be 18 million by the time he gets out of office.
Join me, or I'll join you, in telling the Congress to pass this bipartisan border security bill.
A new Gallup poll out this week showed immigration as the top concern facing the U.S. among those surveyed. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington, D.C.